What's up, guys? Miss Harden here again. This time I'm gonna kind of show you how we get how we build a GIF from our BitMojis, which is a kind of cool feature. You can make them wave or just kind of give them a little bit of life. And I got this from YouTube videos, so if you want this written version, you can definitely search it, but I kind of wanted to point some things out. So I know for third grade, one of the lessons is about ostinatos, which is a repeated pattern, and so a lot of times we teach that about echo kind of deal in a cave. And so I'm gonna build an escape room for them. Whole nother video, I'll get to it. But I thought I kind of wanted my BitMoji to rock back and forth to give it some life. So here's what we're gonna do. Open up a brand new slides presentation. I just normally call mine GIF animation. You can call it whatever. I'm going to change it because I've downloaded a bunch. So what you want to do is whatever background you're going to use, I would suggest using it because removing the background like I showed you in the previous video works, but sometimes you don't get all the effects. For example, the tears didn't show up when I removed the background. So I picked a background, I copied it from Google, just dragged and dropped it and then put it full screen to the slide. I'm going to go up here, add a BitMoji, and I'm going to click on the one in which I'm crying. Going to move it up to where I want it approximately. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is go to this first slide, copy it. I'm going to do Command C. You can also right click, hit copy, Command V. Okay, we're going to go to slide 2. We're going to click on the BitMoji, and you kind of have to have in mind what part of the body you want to move. In this case, I'm thinking the upper torso I want to move, just kind of rocking back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this image. So again, I went to slide 2, I selected the image, Command C, Command V. I want to line these up to make sure that they're perfectly aligned with one another. Excuse me. I'm going to double click this to crop it, and I'm going to crop the part of the body that's going to move. So in this case, I'm going to crop the upper torso here. Alright, now I'm going to double click again. That image is cropped, and now since I want it to rock to the right, I'm going to gently kind of move this and line it up again. And I can kind of toggle between slides to see if that's what I want, and that looks to be right. So the next step I'm going to do is try and select the back image, the first image that you had. I'm going to bring that first image to the front. I do this by right clicking, hit order, bring to front. Now you notice it's sticking straight up. We have the cropped one in the background. This time I'm going to crop the image for the portion that doesn't move, in this case it's going to be the leg. So I'm again going to double click. I'm going to drag this black bar. Make sure it's the black bar. I'm guilty of moving the blue one, and then it's just obnoxious to try and fix. So I'm going to cut it off about the legs. Again, double click. And now I have a BitMoji that kind of is rocking back and forth a little bit. You can zoom in and fix it a little bit so you don't have that bump in the leg or not as bad. Again, toggle between screens to see if that is what you want. Alright, the next step to this process is you're going to go to add-ons and get an add-on called Creator Studio. If you don't have it, you'll download it, and then you'll come back, hit add-ons, Creator Studio, I want to create a GIF. And again, a GIF is just like a 10-second or less animation. Okay. Interval between, if you want it to rock back and forth, I'd recommend probably like half a second, maybe a little bit more. Choose export form, animated GIF, hit go. When the render is complete, you can click on this little eye to see if that's what you want. Okay, generally if that happens, it's probably mean the pixel isn't great, so we're gonna up that a little bit. Go back up here. I'm gonna change it to 500. Let's see if that's better. Again, hit go. Render complete. Yeah, that's a lot better. And voila, we have a GIF. Exit out. Now I'm going to hit this download button. And when I do that, again, I'm going to bring it back to the original slide presentation I was working on. And then I would just make it full screen. Like so. If you don't want the face to change color, you can try a higher pixel. I think this one's like 700 pixel or whatever, and still the pants change color a little bit. Anyways, I hope that helps. Again, if you need help or you want some extra tips, feel free to reach out.